Hello everybody and welcome back to another My Porch Prints tutorials. This is Kyra and today I'm going to be showing you how to make these little mini Christmas tags. These are going on my Christmas garland along with a bunch of other projects I've been putting out this month, and now I have a playlist for all of those, so I will have that linked down in the description box for anybody who wants to craft along with me here. For today's project, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to need two sheets of cardstock here. The first is printed with anything you want, any kind of pretty paper you'd like, front and back. And then the second, I went ahead and printed out these pages from our new Christmas Patisserie junk journal kit. And I printed them at a smaller size here. So instead of one to a page, I printed all of them to one page. Nothing printed on the back, just a plain piece of cream colored cardstock. And I'm going to go ahead and cut out each of these image pairs here, and that'll look something like this. You can see just little tiny images here. And now that I've got them all cut out, I'm going to be taking them and folding them in half. Now, if you're struggling a little bit with how to get these smaller images, you go into your printer settings when you print and you should see something that says either size or multiples, something like that. You might have to Google your specific printer settings, but there's almost always a way to make things print smaller per page, so just go ahead and look that up. Alright, so now that we've got it folded in half here, I'm going to be adding a little bit of glue to the inside. I'm using Fabri-Tac glue here, and this tiny piece of ribbon, I'm just going to glue one end inside like this, try to kind of roughly get it in the center. And then once that's dried down a little bit, I'm going to add another glop of glue a little bit lower and glue down the other end, creating kind of this loop at the top here. And you might have to hold this in place for a second while it dries. And then add glue all along the outside edge, and then fold your little tag shut like this. And that should give you a little loop here that you can hang this on like a Christmas garland or on your Christmas tree, something like that. And if you are busy or pressed for time this holiday season, you could honestly just leave them as is. They're really cute, just simple on their own. However, if you've got a little bit more time or you want to, just spend a little bit more dedication to decorating these, you can go in with some cheesecloth or buttons or pearls. I'm using these little wooden stars that I picked up from the Dollar General. I've been using them in a lot of my different holiday crafts this season, so you'll probably see them if you watch any of our other tutorials this year for our Christmas garland that I'll be making. But they're really cute and handy, and you can just glue everything down to your little card however you'd like. Just add a little bit something to the little tag here. And I did go over the edges of this one with some distress ink. This is the color Vintage Photo. These are Tim Holtz distress inks, and again, we have links to a lot of these items in our Amazon affiliate shop down in the description box. Things like this bow you can find there, anything like that, so go ahead and give that a look if you're interested. We also have all of these kits, including the Patisserie kit, linked down there for your convenience, so if you're looking for anything, just check down in the description box. And a couple more ideas for decorating if you want to. You can get into some of maybe your scrap ribbon here. You can see I'm taking this piece and kind of just distressing the edges to make them look a little bit more frayed, just by pulling out some of the strings here and kind of roughing up the edge to give it a bit more of a lived-in look. And I'm going to be sandwiching this between two of my cards. I went ahead and cut one of the pieces in half here, and going over the edges with some distress ink beforehand. I am going to be flipping these over, and I'm going to glue the ribbon down. I'm using various colors of ribbon, like red, white, and green for the holiday season. I'm going to take this little green piece here, and just the same way we did before, I'm going to add a little glop of glue and glue one end down just like this. Give it a moment to dry. And then I'm going to add some glue all over the back here and glue down my little piece of ribbon. And I did cut this to size. I wanted it to be just slightly larger than the little tag here. Just like this. And you might want to turn it over and center things before the glue dries. Just like that. And then adding another glop of glue, very similar to the first time we did it here. But this time I'm adding it to the back of my ribbon. Just like this. Again, take the other end, glue it in place, let it dry for just a second before gluing on the back panel to kind of hide our little ribbon end, just like this. And this is going to make like a really cute little tag here with a bit of a decorative edge. It just adds a little bit of something to take that extra step here. I really like how these turned out. I think they're pretty cute. But if you don't have ribbon, or if you want to, you could use some paper as well. I went ahead and rounded the edges of this one, but it was the same process for assembling, but using the cardstock instead of ribbon. And it gives it just a cute little Christmas border here. So, you know, there's a couple of ideas for you guys. You can go as far as you want and do as much decorating as you like with this, add as many layers as you like. But I hope you got some new ideas for the holiday season. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!